This is how to spot and reverse an overdose. Let's go. If the person cannot stay awake, walk or talk, or is having trouble breathing or making gurgling noises, if the skin looks pale or blue, or the eyes are pinned and rolled back, or they don't respond to pain stimulus or movement, you may have an overdose on your hands. Hey buddy, stay with me. First thing I should do is call 911 and get the cavalry on the way. Now that I have 911 on the phone, I'm going to put them on speaker and go through my Naloxone kit so I can get down to business. Let's see what's inside. Inside your Naloxone kit, you should have 3 vanishing point syringes, 3 ampules of Naloxone, face barrier shield, alcohol swabs, and gloves. Let's put the gloves on. Always one size too small. Scientists have found that even with an expired pack of Naloxone, it can still be good up to 4 years. So the moral of the story is, expired Naloxone is better than no Naloxone. Let's prep the Naloxone. If it's a bad overdose, you can put 2 vials in 1 vanishing point syringe to make sure that there's a nice strong blast of Naloxone to counteract the opiates in the system. Give the vial a good flick to make sure that all the solution is in the bottom. Find the silver dot and point towards the sky. This is the weak point of the vial. Aim away from yourself and break at a 45-degree angle. Stick the needle into the vial, down into the bottom corner. Withdraw the solution as best as you can. 1 full ampule of Naloxone should be around the 1 cc mark. If there's any air left in the syringe, make sure to expel it by pushing the plunger upwards so that there's only Naloxone left inside the syringe. You want to do the Naloxone injection into the fatty tissue of the thigh. You're going to go through the clothes. Make sure there's no obstruction in the way. Don't stab down like the movie Pulp Fiction. That is a lie. You want to go in sturdy but firm on an angle into the fatty tissue, not to hit the bone. You're going to push all the way down until you hear a pop. This is the vanishing point syringe where the needle will retract back into the barrel. This makes it so there's no risk of needle stick injury. After giving the Naloxone injection comes the most important step. You have to give this person oxygen because after 3 to 5 minutes, they could have permanent brain injury. Let's get him flat on his back. Come here, buddy. Make sure you grab under the arms and grab a limb because that's the most solid point of contact. Don't grab onto clothes. Clothes rip. Make sure you support the head so that there's no head injury when you lay the person down. Once you get the person flat on their back, you want to make sure that there's no obstruction in the airway. You can open the mouth by using an end of a vanishing point syringe. Massage the jawline to make sure that the mouth loosens up. Then pry the mouth open with the vanishing point syringe. Don't stick your fingers in the mouth because you may get them bit off. Nothing there, we're good to proceed with oxygen. Inside of your Naloxone kit is a face barrier shield. This is to protect your mouth from touching their mouth and transmitting diseases or bodily fluids. Open it up and there's a little blue mouthpiece. This blue mouthpiece goes into the overdose victim's mouth. You want to make sure that the head is tilted on a 45-degree angle to make sure that there's a clear airway so you can get oxygen into their lungs. Give a breath every 5 seconds. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. After 5 minutes of the first Naloxone injection, you can give a secondary injection. But don't forget the breaths. Oxygen is actually the most important part. You can keep a person alive by just giving them rescue breaths every 5 seconds without Naloxone present. You see my dope? Another life saved. Sometimes people ask why nasal spray isn't provided. Nasal spray is great and it's very, very easy to use. Just put up the nose and spray up the nostril. However, nasal spray is 4 milligrams. It's the equivalent of 4 Naloxone kits up your nose. That's why it's not provided by the health authority.